All right, guys, it's time for you to get in that bigger boat because we're going to roll on over to 7 Minutes in Heaven. And what does that mean, guys? We're going to talk about our favorite lines and scenes from the film. Now, David already pointed out one of his, which was the Coke commercial. Definitely love that. But something that really took my breath away when the hospice visit scene to me, and it's when the secretary he's speaking with, she looks at, she was like, oh, you really got to talk to her today. Like, she was like, no, this is it. She's at the top of our Deadpool. That shit there, man. Like, god damn.
Yeah. Yeah, because
they're betting on these people dying.
Yeah, and so casually about it.
Yeah. No, you should probably talk to her today. Yeah, she's got. You always say that. Yeah, but it's really bad.
My number 3 is I'll start with number 4. I have 4.
You're still numbering these. We talked about this.
Well, I like the robbery flashback scene with Stephen Merchant. Stephen Merchant is just so fucking funny. Mm-hmm. Where Mark's dad is like, I'll just leave and you don't know my name.
What is your name? Richard Bellison. Good to meet you.
Damn. Like,
you got 2 choices. You can do this or you can wait inside.
Trying to pull off a robbery in a world where you can't lie.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. When he is, man, listen, the banter between them, when Ricky Gervais basically tells him, like, hey,
my name is Doug. Hi, Doug.
And he was like, I'm a black guy. He like,
I knew it.
Oh, you're very light skinned, but I can see it.
I always wanted a black friend.
Me too.
No, now my name's Mark. He's like,
Marco.
He was like, I'm a one-armed, from Germany, like,
Guten Tag. It's a very lifelike prosthetic.
Oh, it's incredible.
I was like, to me, like I say, it's just the grace they just have it, man. They can always take it up, even the shortest moments of a film, take it up to the next level. And and combining that scene, actually, when later on, when Louis C.K. is telling them, like, when Ricky Gervais' character tells him, hey, man, we got to get out of here, we got to go. He's like, oh. He takes like 4 shots, like, I'll drive.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes kind of leads into that. I kind of call it one moment from the time he's at the bank to the time he's at the bar. That whole compilation of him realizing that he can lie and explaining that he can lie. Because how awesome would it be to go to the bank and just, like, they take your word for it. To the point where when the computer says something different, they're like, oh, that's our mistake. Here's the money that you requested that the computer clearly says is not in your account. And the reality that we live in, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, like it's their money.
We're like, no, I know I have. Well, that's not what the computer says. The computer is fucking up. Like, they act like that's not possible.
Speaking from experience?
I'm bound by what the computer allows me to do. Like, yeah. But then, he goes to the bar, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is so good as the bartender, just playing like a dolt that's just like, huh?
Your mom's gonna die. Yeah, no, it's gonna happen today. But, hey, it's fajita night down in the cafeteria, so you want to grab your bite after your mom dies. Oh my God. Jason fucking Bateman.
Yeah.
Taking it home, man. You can always count on JB. Take it away, Cotton.
This is the most likable shithead ever.
Yeah.
And he plays those characters so well.
Remember his line in Horrible Bosses 2? What he said? I suck that car. He said something like anyway, sorry. Going off riff.
I got 2 more scenes.
Go for it. Or about lines. No lines?
Oh yeah, I got lines, but I'm just working with the scenes first.
Gotcha. I didn't know. I'm going back and forth.
Okay, that's gonna make my titles interesting.
When you said we were doing both a few moments ago, I thought that's why I kept flipping back and forth. You didn't say which one we were doing.
I legitimately have not. I don't think I've heard a line come out. I've just heard scenes.
No, you've heard lines. I've been doing the lines, and I thought we were blending. I'm gonna stick on the scenes.
I know you've got lines from this scene in your.
How do you know that?
Because we briefly broke the rule today and discussed for a quick second. Because the Edward Norton scene is just so good.
Yes.
So I won't mention any of the lines, but I mean Edward Norton is amazing, and whatever accent he's doing.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much off the chart. You're drunk.
You're going to jail.
It's a Boston accent.
Whatever accent he's trying.
Yeah.
He's great. The funny thing is, even when he fails, it's still entertaining as hell.
You see him motherfucker when he reached for his
Yeah, the come here hand. That's.
And it had a very Super Trooper feel to it when he pulled him over there.
And he's not drunk. I made a terrible mistake.
In that same scene, we're on scene, so that was a good scene, Dirty. Another one of my scenes that I really loved here was, let me bring this back. Oh yeah, I call it the fuck yeah versus fuck you. It's when Ricky Gervais is pull out the pizza boxes and he's giving just simple, common sense things to people about what's good and what the man upstairs wants. And when he's telling these people this, it's not even 30 seconds in before one guy's like, so the man upstairs is good, and then 60 seconds later,
I say fuck the man that lives in the sky.
You're like, so wait a minute. So how? And then
he's evil.
Right, and right. You're like, and then wait a minute. So wait a minute. He's the one that gave my mom cancer. Yeah. 60 seconds later, he's the one that cured my mom cancer. And that's where the brilliance of the film really came in right there to show you, like, listen, I gave you guys something simple. Be kind. What's the golden rule? Do unto others as you should have them do unto you. And somehow they divulged into, well, I really wanted the pussy, so I took it. Now we gotta lock your dumb ass up.
Yeah, that was such a good moment. That's and that it's a PG-13 movie, so they have one.
It didn't feel that way.
They had one fuck, and they chose to use it right there to fuck the man in the sky. And there's a random dude, not even a primary cast member,
out of nowhere,
got to drop it
out of nowhere.
My favorite scene of the movie is the opening scene, the scene that sets up the universe that we're living in. It does it so effectively. It's the opening date scene. The way it conveys the social situations in this world where people can't lie is hilarious. And I've got like most of my lines are from that scene, so I'll just save it for that. But Jennifer Garner is great. Ricky Gervais nails awkwardness almost too well.
The waiter's on point.
Oh yeah. I'm very embarrassed to be. And the other great thing about this scene is that it perfectly sets up Ricky Gervais as a protagonist that we want to root for, because he just desperately needs.
He's short and has a snout nose and fat,
and he just looks like It's one thing to live in a world as just a complete loser, but I could not imagine living in a world where I was a loser and people couldn't lie to me and tell me that I was, hey man, you're cool. Like, he never gets that. Everywhere he goes, you're a loser, you're fat, your genetics are terrible. And he just sits there, and you can tell in this one scene, his whole life, he's been getting it because he's just defeated. That's like, I think that's the one word that you could use to describe him, is like, not only has the world given up on him, he has clearly given up on himself. He's got the fucking Jennifer Garner's going upstairs. She openly admits to him that she's going to masturbate. That tells that's like saying
you're not getting any.
Yeah, I'm taking care of myself before we even go on this date, because
whatever you're thinking.
There's so many lines from that scene.
So. And my last one would have been when he got the first time I've seen in a film where a man has gotten, well, at least a white man's gotten a coochie coupon.
Yeah, that's one of the best moments.
Yeah, it's like
Ricky Gervais at his best. Like,
and then he's backpedaling, like, wait a minute. So
I can't have sex with you.
He's looking for some type. He's doing what other people do.
So you want socks?
Yeah. But you saw him doing what most people do. They try to like, well, the rule says this. Well, I'm going to try to interpret it my way. He was trying to.
but Jennifer Garner is that I don't.
What did Rob do? Give me this shit.
I typically do not like Jennifer Garner. I don't know why, but I'll give it to her. She's funny in this movie, and but she's doing the impression of like,
do not sleep with anyone unless you're married to them.
All right,
she did pretty good.
I got some other thoughts.
Are you
on
lying?
Character too? No, I'm being honest. The only lie is on my shirt and the 3 facts for this episode.
And on my shirt,
keeping it.
Still want to sip again. They discovered us.